I'm very happy with Pia Pounds. She invests time in the creation of her visuals. She's come a long way from being that girl who went on stage with holes in the knickers. So first, we are going to start with Pia Pounds with that song, Your Body. Yes. First of all, anyway, nja kureetera Your Body. So I'm very happy with Pia Pounds. She invests time in the creation of her visuals. You can see it with her past projects. She's come a long way from being that girl who went on stage with holes in the knickers. But instead of jukira, what we jukira? She came out and did the apology thing. But I feel like from then on, Pia Pounds has been on the rise, and she's been on a steady rise. And her personal image is one of those things. Like when it comes to putting out music videos, she is really, really intentional. And I feel also very organized. I have not been on her set, but from what I hear, she's very, very organized on set. Now, this shows. First, I'll start with the casting choices. In this video, it was just her and her Zaddy. Yes. Pia Pounds was representing for sugar babies all around the world, and it was so nice. Pia Pounds. It was so nice. First of all, her sugar daddy was a Zaddy. To be exact, he was driving a good car. He had a salt and pepper fade. He had a good body. So like we understood what he wanted about that body. It made sense. That was great casting. He was a Zaddy, but something about him also made the other girlies want to be with him. You watch through a TV and you're like, I want to be there. I want to enjoy what Pia Pounds is enjoying. Anyway, that was good. Now the opening scene also makes sense. Zaddy is rich. He is driving her away. They are going on a weekend getaway. Like they're going on holiday. Now what we did not get is why Pia Pounds was wearing that camouflage jacket. Why? That camouflage jacket did not make sense at all. First of all, it was old. Chijacket chabadde chikadde. Chibi. Is it a baby blanket situation? Did you have to have it? I didn't understand it. And then the rest of the outfit was actually good. It could have done better without that particular jacket. Anyway, Zaddy takes her away. He takes her away. They go on a weekend getaway. Now, what I don't understand about this weekend getaway also is, Madam, you go Pia Pounds or you go in Jabala? There's this particular scene. She has red hair. She has on this sort of makeshift lingerie, this sort of like black netted fabric, and then it's in this skin hugging things, and then she's wearing this pink sweater. Black one. It doesn't make sense at all. Yeah, the sweater didn't make sense. Then you are in the garden. Then who told you rolling in soil is sexy? I feel like whoever was directing this video, like when you are telling her to do these things, did they make sense to you? Because from that, for those sections, I could not even hear a song. I could only hear Jabala, Jabala. Yeah, I was confused. The entire Jabala scene was not working for me. And then Pia had this other part where she was pouring milk on herself in clothes. Why? Make it make sense, because that part did not look sexy.
She's a meal.
What?
A meal. She's a whole meal.
No. Maybe she's aspiring to be one of these girls on Kampala Bongo. That is why she's using. That is why she's using milk. But let me tell you, all I could think about is the smell afterwards. I'm like, oh, these clothes are really going to smell. I did not like it. And then they had this thing where you have gone on weekend getaway. Now, why are you painting? maybe for relaxation, he has a good body, you want to draw it, but Pia Pounds, we saw that drawing. You were doodling. You drew a flat chest and put 2 nipples, and you are calling that art. You people, if you're arguing with me, go back and look at the video. Because Pia Pounds was doing doodling in the art class. Anyway, that was cute. You are trying to, paint a picture of your sugar daddy, which makes sense because sugar daddies don't like, snaps. They don't like taking pictures. So at least musige, echpande, you keep that for memory. Anyway, Pia Pounds, I love the makeup. I loved your hair. The shots where you are in the pool, they made sense. You've gone on a weekend getaway. It's good that you should swim. And then that hair worked very well when you're in the pool. Because you see, it was floating. It was not one of those things where you have hair, then it's just damp, it's just everywhere. It was floating nicely in the pool. It's she whoever did your hair did you justice. Whoever did your makeup did you well. It was sitting. I enjoyed all those parts. That black outfit she had on, the entire bad girl vibe of it, it was working, bad girl with safety pins. She's a bad girl, but still she cannot suffer a wardrobe malfunction. That was genius. We loved it for you. Anyway, it was working. It was styled very, very well. I enjoyed it. Styled very, very well. I feel like this video gets a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. A solid effort. Also, thank you for not overcrowding the videos. Thank you for having a video that tells a story that, without trying too much, we saw it once and got it. Love it for you. Love it so much. So, now we are going to move on to another video. Tetuba Fanana, Warafiki. I remember I told you I was going to do these ones. Now, Warafiki. First thing I want to say about this song is, I don't know if it is a question of diction or if it is one of those things where you're trying to provoke your audience, to get something out of them. Because if it is the latter, then my dears, you are in for a ride. Because I don't understand why it is Tetuba Fanana and not Tetuba Fanana. And don't talk to me about the musicality of it. Because it could have worked either way. You are deciding to either tell us we don't look like them or we should not look like them. One of two things. And I feel like the latter could have, saved you a lot of this. It saved you a lot of the commotion and the conundrum. And you guys got it really on social media when this song first came out. Now, we get to the important parts. Your fashion. For this song, it was a great improvement. This is not their first single. Yes. They have a disaster. Yeah. Yes, they have a disaster in the cupboard. It's called Wekati. Wait, Wekati? Wekati? I don't know. That thing is bad. It is terrible. The video was funny. They were trying to do a reference to the Pussycat Dolls. I remember I don't know if you know that song. The song by Pussycat Dolls, it was called React. And they used that as inspiration for Wekati. And it was a total failure. A disaster of unknown proportions. The choreography was just so bad. And I looked at these girls and I'm like, oh, Babambi. But this time you tried. The song itself, the musicality of it is complex. It's not a very simple song. I want to applaud you for, being able to execute it. Now we look at your fashions in this song. Let's look at your red dresses. First of all, those dresses were the same. The cut was the same. Then the black dresses. You see how brief I am. This is also how bored I was. Red dresses, the same cut. Look at those cuts down. Same cut, same high slits, same flowy thing, same. And don't talk to me about the technicalities. If it looks the same, it's the same. The black dresses, there was very little imagination that went into those ones. Very little artistry that went into those ones. I feel like those ones were taken off the rack. I feel like they were borrowed from these dresses that people wear to weddings. They were like wedding guests. That was the thing with those dresses. Then they have these other ones where they did the leotards and did a bit of cover up. Now, let's start with a gold leotard. You see, that leotard was the only one which was done well. From top to bottom, it was actually constructed well through and through. Now it was styled poorly because something that grand needed something just as grand as it to complement it. The jewelry they used for that leotard was funny. Those minuscule earrings looked like they were bought downtown. And then the other person who was wearing the red one, red with the entire, that red leotard. The red leotard could have been crafted very well at the top. I feel like the crafting, the way it was sitting, the way it was forming was very good. The bottom though, that funny skirt made out of organza, not made, gathered out of organza. No, that was a crime. I want you to go back and see when Shiba did a similar dress in the similar color. That the skirt was fully actualized, it was fully done. And it was done in a fabric that was equally as strong as the fabric at the top. Now, organza did not do it for you girls. And then I'm not even going to talk about the orange leotard. That one was a disaster. First of all, it was a reference to the 80s. And the 80s had some really big fashion moments. There was a lot of stoning, there was a lot of glitter, and that did not carry through in that leotard. I didn't even understand why it had all those huge puffy sleeves. It didn't make sense, especially for the girl wearing it. It drowned her, it overwhelmed her, and even it, while the top was really massive, the bottom, there was just this small piece of organza flowing around. Like, you've seen when people walk out of the toilet and they've stepped on some toilet paper and they keep dragging it through? Yeah, that's what it looked like. Like a toilet paper dragging from under the shoe. I didn't like this. And I feel like while we are talking about this, I feel like this particular group, what? Warafiki. You guys, if you don't get serious with your branding, you're going to suffer in this industry. Because this music business is not particularly kind to women. Now, you're going to have to sell one of two things. Either you're going to have to sell an image or sell tabloids, sell stories about yourself. They will not tell you this, but me, I'm telling you. You need to sit down with an image consultant and craft images for yourself in the industry. These things of you come out and you tell us, me, I want to be myself. Me, I want to be me. Now you all look like the same person. Meanwhile, two of you even look alike. We can't tell you apart. If from each song you come out and we're like, now who are these ones? There's this girl who is always on the left. She stands out because she looks different. The other two, I guarantee you, we shall not know your names. Now you need an image consultant. You need to develop images for yourselves. You need to stand out. Otherwise, this song might do well simply because the industry has been missing the musical touch of Steve Jean. Yes, my dears, it is the production, it is the song, it is Steve Jean. It is not you. So if you want to succeed in this industry, if you want to do several genres and be able to skate through, you have to be able to have a recognizable image. The image in which right now you are standing, you are looking like the shadows of Blue 3. That is a fact. Like it or not, or hate it. And before you get an image of your own, before you sit down and really craft your own image, you shall not succeed. Especially since now you even have Blue 3 production. This song looked like a continuation of what was this Blue 3 song? Nsanyuka Nawe. People like this song because it sounds like the other one. Wallahi. You think I'm lying? Go back and look. Ask your friends. The ones who are not going to lie to you, they will tell you. So look out for an image consultant. Develop images for yourself in the industry. It will help a lot in your marketing. That is how Blue 3 got to stand out. That is how Obsessions got to stand out. And yet they were both girl groups existing in the same market at the same time. And there is no single time that you would ever mistake Blue 3 for Obsessions. Even when the Obsessions came from 5 to 3, still you could not mistake them for Blue 3. Even when they came from 3 to 2, you could not call them Blue 2. Even if they wrote Obsessions and didn't put O and called it Obsessions, you'd still not confuse it for Blue.
I see what you've done there.
Exactly. Because their image made sense. It sold. And all those girl groups of that time that tried to follow in the success of these two failed. Why? Because they failed to, create an image. There's also that other girl group. Was it Warafiki? The one that had Leila Kayondo and Rena. Meanwhile, two powerful voices in a girl group. Zero image. Do you know what happened? Leila went her own way, got success. Rena went her own way and also achieved some success. And they also all fizzled out because of image. Leila, like the tabloids, became bigger than her music, and that is how we lost her in the industry. And we still love that girl because she has fight. But you girls, if you don't get your images together, I hope you can see where you're going. Now for this, I'm going to give you a 4 out of 10. At 4 out of 10. Really not for you, for the videographer, because they did a very good job. The colors were popping and looked amazing. The people who did that, there were those actors who did that storyline of finding someone in the car and doing what and crying. If those are not the ones that you wanted to look like, good. I also like the fact that you were not the ones acting the love interests. Like, that's so ghetto. You could have been. I like that because they remained singers. That was nice, good for you. But otherwise, I'm giving 4 out of 10. These other 6 should have been collected by you, but it was not. Think about it. So now we move to Teguta by Iryn Namobido. Yes, the legend Iryn is back. She has a concert coming up soon, and she has released this single, I think, to really push that concert. And it's one thing, Iryn. I loved this video. It was filmed from Hot Springs Hotel in Deje, I believe. I think I've seen that ballroom one too many times. If it was not, then I'm sorry. But for sure, that ballroom, even the outside of the hotel, we could see, yes, there is that other place. Momono was that we took a hotel. Dinafe tukomeno wanti ku lobby bichichi. Neri wangolo tugenda yo. I saw the hotel. Anyway, the guys at Hot Springs, thank you for supporting the music industry. Thank you for giving people a platform. And now, please advise the videographer next time to choose a different spot. This one, he has used it one too many times.
The same person.
It's a same person. Banange. Some creativity. Anyway, the production was good. We liked the casting. The casting was for this music video was done excellently. The love interests, that Iryn's love interest in the song. That man knew how to step down. He knew how to be an accessory. He knew how to compliment an artist. Hey, abamu mujja mu video z'abannamu nobafulukuta omuntu n'ofuuka ekirala. This man knew that the only thing we wanted to see were the dreads, the chest, him parading around. He knew that is what he was only needed for, and he played up his muscles and everything. Sir, good for you. I hope more people put you in their videos. Now back to Iryn. That opening scenery, or that opening act where you were in all white, that was divine. We love this. I love the fact that you wore a blonde wig with the white. That worked amazing. Now I wish you did not wear that hat. That particular one. You see, if it was a nice hat like a fedora, we could get it. Like the shape of that hat was off. And I know a white hat is not easy to come by in this Kampala. Trust me, I have looked for them. But if you don't get it, you had rather do without it. Because this one, it looked funny. Me, I did like the way it was sitting, just like that. And besides, you were wearing that entire blonde wig. We wanted to see the blonde wig. How many times do we see you in a blonde wig, Iryn? This was a missed opportunity. Anyway, but you looked nice there. We loved it. And we also loved the fact that Valentino was in the video doing a dance that was intricate. I feel like Valentino has finally arrived. He has gotten a female dancer that works very well for him, and they also do the costumes very well. He has come a long way from when we saw him in that song by Winnie Nwaji. What was it called? Django. In Django. It looked like budget issues. It looked like Valentino Ali Mubigede, but this time he had shoes on. Congrats, Valentino! The black and gold looked good on you. The man can move. He moved so well. Complimented the video very well. We loved him. The white outfit I already said was great. The gold outfit, that was excellent. And then I loved how whenever Iryn was transitioning in these outfits, in these different rooms, the hues changed. They changed the flowers. They spared no details. They changed the flowers. I know people who would have recycled. Don't wait for me to mention your name. I will not mention you. You also know yourself. You would have recycled those flowers. Watch the one with the spray paint. But Iryn did not. She had these bouquets, and they kept decorating these rooms very well. That gold outfit, it worked. It looked so good. It was styled so well. The red thing, the red rose room, that was also really, really good. It looked really romantic. And then when the guy joined her you see, those things of knowing when to be a compliment. When he joined her in that room, it made it all the more better. We enjoyed the video even more because we felt like, Iryn, then he came and joined in. We were like, Zabula. We enjoyed. It was a very nice video. Now, going back to our dear Iryn, this is where I feel like they fleeced the artists, because now those dancers, I am not saying they were dancing badly, they had their choreography. I feel like probably those ones now should go to Warafiki and help them, such as they are doing their hands like that. Just did you need a panadol afterwards? Anyway, I feel like those dancers should be put on our Rafiki video. not in an Iryn video, especially this one. Kati bazenga besibya akasweta mchiwatu. Fa abatali mu PE, abatali mu P1G, lwaki wesiba okusweta mchiwatu? There was an elementary part of that was just really annoying. And meanwhile, we were not even eager to see you because we could have done with Val and his dancer. Like those ones, they were doing a romantic thing and it was a romantic song. Now you are here like social media in-laws, playing a part very well, but absolutely unnecessary. Not needed in the conversation. That is what you are doing. And I remember the dancers, they were there, they were dancing their hearts off. And this is where I say they were taking us back to primary school. When they were outside the hotel, and they were wearing those costumes, like the ones we used to wear in MDD, creative dance, and they were dancing. And they were dancing well, like they were in a competition. With the only thing we did not see was a crowd cheering and judges, but twategedde naye nga ddala P1G lwaki mutuzaayo. They were unnecessary. I feel like they were unnecessary addition. We did not need them. We did not want them. We saw them. We were not happy about it. When they were putting on their jeans and their sweater, they were so off topic. They looked like they did not belong in this particular video. They were just wrong. Anyway, we are going to give Iryn a 7 out of 10. Also, her makeup was done very well. I loved also the fact that Iryn had different hairstyles for each outfit. Mama, where were planning, you know? Unlike some artists who just wear one piece of hair for the entire thing. For you, you know how to do it. You see, these are what they call divas. The old school women, they know what gets us excited. Mama, we enjoyed you. Enjoy this 7 out of 10. It's amazing for you. And then now, because our Ugandan male artists are not giving us any work that we want, and they have decided that they will continue to dish out rubbish, we shall be giving you an international inspiration today. We are going to review Burna Boy in Tested, Approved, and Trusted. Yes, that song is making waves. It is beautiful. Now, let me tell you something I love about the video. And if there are people out there who do music videos, people out there who choreograph these videos, I want you to pay attention. Director. Pay attention to that video. You see, that video was about a night out, partying with someone you love, and you are going to party with them like you are making love in that club. And Burna Boy took references from Sean Paul, took references from P Square. It took us back to the 2000s, the dancehall videos of the 2000s, with that entire vibe, the entire scenery, the speakers behind him.
On the replay.
Exactly. Wow. That was amazing. You know, right? Yeah. If you knew music back in the day, you know exactly those references. But he took it a step further. We start this video with these girls getting prepared to go out. And let me tell you, they were dressed for the club. Everyone in that club is dressed the fuck up. And this is what we want to tell you people who are doing music videos these days, where the people in the background really look like the backdrop. You know, the artist is sticking out like a sore thumb. That is not art. I like these other videos when you see, and even the people in the background are so well dressed, you know. These girls show that they were out there to have a good time, to enjoy themselves, to, you know, they're dressed like someone wants to buy them drinks. Muteeka abantu abambadde ebisimula mu music video ne mutulaga nti bali out mu club. No gamba kati nayoyo nabisimuula ani amugulidde ekyokunywa. Baabe ali ente muwayi. Kisajja kyattu nakyo kyagala abanyirira. Now, this guy did that video so well. The references were gotten. The styling was incredible. The scenery was amazing. There are these times when they did that it's called the what? is it called a bird's eye view?
Yeah.
That camera lens that is either from up or from the very cute reference. And Ugandans don't just copy that thing when you cannot. I love how the story was crafted effortlessly. I love the fact that it showed those ladies getting ready to go out. Her calling her boyfriend and him telling her that lovey things. And then I loved seeing also these very same ladies being the life of the party, enjoying themselves where they were. I love the club scene. It came out very well. It looked like a crowded donkey from back when donkeys were popular in school. They were really enjoying themselves. And the crowded also dance floors, of the 2000s clubs. I also loved the private party, the private dance party under the moonlight. Like, that is how you tell a story. And it matched the lyrics, matched the vibe, matched the energy. I love the styling. Burna Boy was just as lit as the ladies he had in the video. Everyone's outfit was on a standalone basis, was a style statement. And I love that. I'm going to give this video a 9 out of 10. I feel like they did a very, very good job. Hats off to Burna Boy. I hope that people in our industry are actually picking a leaf, that you're learning. Banaye video tebamala gayimirirawo mu maaso n'owoggana ate ne videos nze mukolera simanyi mukasasiro mu ghetto tukimanyi nti nno mubeera mwagala kukendeeza ku budget naye mulageeko you show also the fabulous side of Kampala. Anyway,
not every day unforgettable.
I know, right? Anyway, I've loved having you here. Our video for the day is Burna Boy. I hope that the rest of us learn from it, take lessons, don't frown upon criticism, and remember, it's not personal, it's fashion.